From underwater adventures to a pinball postman, it's time for the best games you might have missed in 2018. It's been yet another huge year for video games. Amongst many other experiences, we've been on a hallucinogenic, not to mention explosive, trip through cult-packed Americana, tested our gory morals, run our very own Jurassic Park, and taken a particularly murderous holiday to ancient Greece. But what about the games that have fallen through the cracks? The games that, as we approach 2019, you really should have in your Steam library to add to that tottering pile of shame building up on your hard drive. Well, I'm here to help you out. From an astonishing floating mystery to a sideways skip through a colourful world to make you sing along and weep, here are the best games you might have missed in 2018. For a while, it felt like our PCs were made of open-world survival games, hewn together by the rocks of rust and the sticks of the long dark as we shivered with only the light of our RGB keyboards to guide us. Subnautica then is an open-world survival game, but it's the polar opposite of the aforementioned struggle fests. Stranded in Pixar levels of beautiful ocean, you must use your useful alien tech to survive, and thankfully that doesn't mean scouring the ocean floor for the one crumb of available food. Yes, you need oxygen to survive, but everything is here for you if you look, and there's plenty of ways to get food and craft useful items. The seas are teeming with extraterrestrial life, and you'll quickly lose yourself uncovering the details of what's lurking below the waves. It's not all sweetness and light down there, but whiling away your Christmas holiday hours building underwater bases will be absurdly satisfying. It sure beats sitting in a hut, watching the last stick turn to ash. If you'd been wondering what Lucas Pope of Papers, Please fame had been up to, then fret no more. Quietly released in October, Return of the Obra Dinn is a mysterious and magnificent puzzler. Before I start, I promise there will be no spoilers here other than the premise, as this game is very special indeed. Like Edith Finch levels of I can't tell you anymore, please just play it. Boarding a ghost ship that's made its way into harbour to do an insurance audit, no really, you must unravel the secrets hiding on board the creepily empty Obra Dinn. Thankfully, you have some tricks up your sleeve to relive specific moments from the ship's past. Like Batman's detective vision, you can then explore these memories, look around them, and peer into days gone to see exactly what occurred. It's already a fascinating idea, and that's before we even talk about the beautiful black and white graphics and the feel of just walking these empty decks. Prepare to be amazed. It's thankfully made its way onto plenty of Game of the Year award nomination lists, so Celeste isn't exactly lost down the back of the 2018 gaming sofa, but it's important to highlight just how good Matt Thorson's Towerfall follow-up really is. This is a platformer that demands such perfection and timing that with every success you'll feel like you've ascended to new gaming heights. Sure, Celeste is difficult, but that's only because you haven't upgraded your real-life mental skill tree. Everything is possible here, you just need to learn to do it properly. Each individual screen is a new puzzle to test your reflexes and your mind, and it's all right in front of you. You just need to put your thumbs or fingers to the test and get it done. And yes, the strawberry is optional, and no, I'm definitely not judging you if you don't get it. Honest. We've done a bit, okay a lot, of raving about 2 Point Hospital, but given its late August release, this perfect health sim might have got lost in your late 2018 gaming schedule. To rid yourself of all those holiday blues, we absolutely prescribe at least one session a day of the spiritual successor to Theme Hospital. Whether you played the original or not, this is a perfect dose of sim medicine right into your fun vein. Every hospital comes with its own challenges, and juggling the endless swarms of clowns, mock stars and saucepan heads is never anything less than absurdly satisfying. Even putting furniture in rooms feels good. Throw in the spectres you can just vacuum up from your hospital floor, and the ridiculously sassy receptionist, and this is like sinking into a medicinal bath of pure simulation joy. Just mind the clowns.
Players are reminded to stay hydrated.
If Stardew Valley, and indeed all the job sims on our best list, have taught us anything, it's that even the dullest of tasks can still be deeply satisfying to get just right. In Moonlighters' case, this means running a shop and keeping your patrons happy by keeping an obsessive eye on their facial expressions when they turn over the price tag of individual items. But, of course, that's only half of Moonlighter. Sure, during the day you can make all your dreams of true retail glory come true, but by night you need to send well into the nearby dungeons to actually get the goods to sell all day. There's no mythical back shop here, only dangerous procedurally generated rooms of madness and enemies to turn into sweet, sweet cash. The cycle is truly addictive in the best way. Selling and collecting stock is somehow equally compelling, and of course you start putting your money into the community too and watching the town grow. Just make sure you find time to sleep, in both the real world and in this one. If you have fond memories of sticky floored arcades and piling coins into happily plinking pinball machines, my, have I got the perfect Metroidvania for you. Yoku's Island Express shot onto PC earlier this year with a premise that sounds like it just shouldn't work. Platforming crossed with pinball in a gradually unlockable world of charming creatures? Sorry, what? And yet, arriving as the new postman on Mokumana Island and having to control flippers to get Yoku where he needs to go is an absolute physics-based joy. The sense of speed is perfect, with just the right levels of well-controlled chaos as you unlock new areas, reach new spinning heights, and hurtle happily through tubes packed with bubbles of delightful fruit. If you want a Christmas game full of flipping happiness, pin this to the top of your wish list. Get it? Pin? Pin like pinball? Oh, never mind. When it comes to weapons in games, most titles aren't very realistic. Not with the types of guns or swords, but the fact that you can just hand any old Joe off the street a sword and expect him to know what to do with it. Here's where Wondersong comes in. Here, you play as a bard who's useless with a sword, but when it comes to his vocal cords, he can take over the world with song. Skipping through a beautifully bright world of new and exciting characters, in order to stop said beautifully bright world from ending, you must sing until you can sing no longer. Taking down ghosts is only the beginning as you Disney princess your way across the land, doing what a bard does best. And if the fact that you sing doesn't do it for you, how about the fact that there's just a dance button right there to make sure that you can always get your groove on. Not bard, right? So that's it, the 7 games you should definitely make some time for before 2019 hits, with 365 days of even more delights. Let us know if we've missed any of your 2018 favourites in the comments below, drop us a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G for more videos just like this one. If you do already subscribe, remember to hit that notification bell so you know exactly when our next video drops.